Hi all, Renee here. I am here today just to do a quick card share with you. Call Me Crafty Al does a sheet load of cards every month. I love her designs. I'm a little bit behind in working with them because I've been doing some other stuff, but I really like the July card. I love the way that it's a different kind of a card. It's not just, straight. You cut it down a little bit and make a smaller front, and then add another piece of paper there. So what I did was I took her design, and I'll link below to her video where she shows this, and then you can go down in the description and she tells you how to get a copy of this design. And these are all free. She gives you everything you need to make a bunch of cards out of one or two pieces of paper. I really enjoy her. I really enjoy the way she does these. So this one for July used 2 sheets of 12 by 12 and then some additional sheets of some colored paper. But what I did was I had this older paper. It's called Chelsea Garden, and it's a really pretty paper, and I didn't use all of it. It's actually been retired, I think, gosh, for probably maybe 2 years. So I just had some of it laying around, so I pulled it out, and then I just pulled out a couple different colors of cardstock. I think I used 3 or 4 different colors of cardstock, just solid color cardstock that I had laying around that I thought might match, and put together these cards. Now the stamp sets that I used, let me show you those. The stamp sets that I used were No Matter C1855. This does have a die set that comes with it. I did not get the die set with mine. So the cards that I made with this, I'll show you the 2 cards that I made using this stamp set, and I think they turned out really cute. And I just went ahead and cut them on a square, gave them a little bit of color under their feet just to ground them so they didn't look like they were just floating in the air. And I think they turned out great. Now, do I wish I had the dies? Well, yeah, because I like the dies, but I didn't get the dies with this one. And I love the sentiment, nobody loves you like I do. I just thought that was so adorable. And so I made these 2. I do have some more gnomes ready to go. I just need to color them, but I'm going to do those later when I have some extra time. I wanted to get this to you before these stamp sets retire, because they are retiring at the end of August. So if it's something that you like, you may want to jump on them and get them. So that's a really cute gnome. This stamp set also has this cute little hedgehog and these different flowers and butterflies and music notes and things. And the other sentiment is love you no matter what. So I didn't get to use those, but I probably will on some other cards. So this is a great stamp set. I made 2 cards for now, but I'm going to be making a whole bunch more because I did stamp some other gnomes. These gnomes, before I forget to tell you, I colored these gnomes with my Zig Clean Color Real Brush markers. I haven't used them a lot. I know you're supposed to use them with water, but I decided just to use them straight. I didn't do any special shading, where's the light coming from, none of that stuff. I just wanted to have fun, and so I just put on some YouTube videos and watched those and just colored and just had a good time. So there are those that I made with that one. Then this is the September stamp of the month. I'm sorry, the August stamp of the month, and this is available through August 31st. This stamp set, you can either buy it full price, or if you spend $50, you get it for $5. So it's a really good deal. I mean, it's a big stamp set. So here are the cards that I made using that stamp set. Now, on these sentiments, I actually used the Say It in Style, which I have used a lot. You can tell because my stamps are starting to get stained. I've used them so much. This stamp set is retiring at the end of August as well. I'm so sad. It was in our annual catalog, which is expiring the end of August, but that means September 1st we'll have new catalogs to show you. So I've already seen a sneak peek, and they are awesome. I can't wait to share everything with you. But I think this stamp set is a must-have. I have used this so much, and I expect to keep using it. So you'll probably keep seeing it in in my videos. So these are the ones that I did, and I stamped these just in a solid color ink and then just fussy cut them out. It comes with the leaves and everything. They weren't really hard to fussy cut at all. And then these are the sentiments that I used. Now on these, I did follow Alicia's design a little bit more and had this hanging off like she did. And I think that's really cool. I love that look. So these are these 3 cards. Then for the last set of cards that I used, unfortunately, this stamp set has already retired. This was the July stamp of the month, but I loved it so much and I wanted to color this little girl. Just with all those flowers, I wanted to color it so much. So I went ahead and used it. So I'm really sorry if you love it. You may be able to find someone with one. I don't have any extras, but you may be able to find someone with one. If you really, really want it, you want me to look for it, just leave me a message down below and I will do some checking around and see if I can find someone that has an extra. And then I also used this stamp set again for the sentiments. And so with these 2, I colored these with watercolor pen, or with not watercolor pencils. I used my Prismacolor colored pencils with these 2, and I think they just turned out so pretty. I love all the colors. I tried to match the colors to the paper so that it would work together, and I just think these turned out so cute. I had such a good time coloring them. This was another one where I just put on some YouTube videos I had on my playlist and just went to town coloring, having a good time, just relaxing. So I hope you enjoy the cards that I made with Alicia's July SheetLoad cards. And if you have any questions about any of these cards, any of the products I used, unfortunately, I did not keep track of my colors, so I can't really tell you what colors I used on these. I can tell you the ink colors I used. This is charcoal, so all of my sentiments I stamped in charcoal. And then this is also charcoal. And let me look. I'm looking at my colors. And these 2, I believe, were heather. This one is sweet leaf. And then these 2 were New England ivy. New England ivy is one of my favorite greens. And then when I stamped these guys here, I used our Intense Black ink because our Intense Black ink is a solvent-based permanent ink. When I first stamped these, I didn't know exactly how I was going to color them. I didn't know if I was going to use Copics, watercolor, colored pencil, my real brush markers. That's the beauty of this Intense Black ink. You can use it for all those things. So that's what I stamped them with. Now this is a pigment ink, or it acts like a pigment ink. It's a solvent ink, so you have to let it dry. It's not a quick dry like our dye-based ink. So I just stamped them and then set them aside while I worked on all of the sentiments. So it really didn't take any time at all. And by the time I was done with the sentiments, they were completely dry and I could mess with them and do whatever I wanted. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please just leave me a comment down below. I would be happy to get back with you. And I hope you enjoyed this quick little share. And I hope you're having a great day. Bye. Thanks for watching.